Hey guys, quick video on Mr. PIB's 03 Chevrolet Silverado truck. He bought this thing used, and as most used vehicles, it had been neglected a little. It had a bunch of little issues. You can see kind of the list here of things. We put a backup camera on it. He has kind of a hard time seeing out of the back. These windows are somewhat tinted, and of course you've got a lot of truck there. The radio antenna, I showed y'all a video on the radio antenna, putting it in. We got that fixed. The only issue I had, even with that being a GM part with that antenna, I had to drill the antenna out. It was too small, and rethread it to fit that piece. But anyway, we put a spring in the steering column and the shift lever mechanism. We had to put a new spring in. It was broke. We put on this lower valance here on the bottom of the bumper, and I done some straightening up on the bumper. It was kind of bent up a little bit. What else did we do? The horn didn't work. We got the horn working, and I've cleared his check engine light again. He's got a engine light on for the catalytic converter being below the threshold. Pretty common on these old trucks. Said I don't really have a whole lot to put in this video, but I'll show you the reverse camera we used. It's called a Type S. This thing was at Walmart, or AutoZone. Looks like the check engine light is still off. We can kill the air. So anyway, kind of handy. Maybe it'll help him get around. Of course, it goes off when we go in park. I had to kind of rewire that thing. It was supposed to plug in the cigarette lighter, and you just have a big gobbed up mess of wires. And so I cleaned it up a little bit and ran. Of course, his auxiliary port here, whatever you want to call that, it's got constant power. So I wanted it on switched power. So it's on switched power, so we shouldn't have any issues with him dragging the battery down. He's got a little windshield crack, but overall, this is a really nice old truck for a 20-year-old truck. It's in pretty good shape. Oh, here's the rest of the camera. And I also tucked this wire in. I drilled a hole back here, and you're supposed to run that wire up over top of the bumper. By the way, the direction said it's a little bit gaudy looking. I'm kind of doing this video mostly for Mr. PIB, let him glance at it. I'll be trying to take this thing back to him tomorrow. But anyway, again, when Mr. PIB first brought this truck to me, when I first worked on it, I put a rack and pinion on it, and seems like another little odd thing or two. I don't really remember. I can't keep up, but he's changed the wheels on it, and those wheels really set the truck off. They look so much better than what was on it, in my opinion. But you can see the bumper. It's a lot closer. It was kind of tilted down here. I got a porta power and a jack and a board, and just kind of went to work on it. But it's a lot better than it was. It's not perfect, but considering what it was, it looks pretty good. Of course, his bent up valance is in the bed of the truck. So anyway, he just keeps taking, him and Mrs. PIB, just taking little bites at this truck, and it's really come along. It's really come a long ways, in my opinion. It looks so much better, and it's doing good. Again, I really like it. I'm fixing to run it up and down the hill one more time. I forgot to listen to the radio earlier to make sure it was picking up good. But anyway, again, just wanted to do a quick little walk around, show it to y'all. But again, mostly show it to Mr. PIB and Mrs. PIB so they can kind of see what we've got done on it. And we'll be picking up his gray truck, the 85 or 6, I can't ever remember, but the one that's named Tyler. We're going to lower that truck and do some other little odds and ends. I'm sure it'll come with a list. Probably do a little bit of suspension work and get that thing on the ground, and maybe I can do some videos on that. Guys, as always, I appreciate you watching. I'm going to get in the house. We'll catch you on the next one. See you later.